Hey guys, how's it going? Eric Norris here. Today is February 27th. Today they're releasing the Epstein files later today, so that's going to be very interesting. Gene Hackman, famous actor, just recently passed away. I guess his wife and dog, they all died. I don't know what happened. Either it's Diddy related, I don't know, but they haven't released the details yet, so that's very interesting. And I just wanted to get into some of the current events, some of the news that's happening right now in the markets. If you guys are crypto holders, XRP has been one of my favorite holdings. It's actually up 1.20% in the past hour. In the last day, it's up another 1.21%. But in the last week, it's dropped 18%. In the last month, it's dropped 23%. I'm still holding. I think now would be a good time for those who might be in the red. If you want to save money on your taxes, just sell it right now so that you can offset your taxes and not have to pay as much at the end of this next year for the 2025 year, and then just buy right back in. Gold right now is sitting at, it's dropped a bit. It's dropped about $32. Let's see, in the last, I think, 24 hours. It's at $2,883 right now. Silver is sitting at $31. You know, we've heard all this talk about silver is gonna jump up in price and all that. Well, we're waiting, we'll see. Let's look at the stock market itself, because it's been pretty volatile lately. Dow Jones is sitting at 43,000, S&P 500 is sitting at 5,959. Tesla, I've noticed, has dropped pretty significant in the past. I'm looking at the last, so in 6 months, it's increased 38%, which is incredible. But in the last 3 months, it's dropped about almost 13%. In the past month, it's dropped 26%. In the past week, it's dropped 18%. So there's some stuff going on there with Tesla, but this could be a good buying opportunity. Just remember, when everyone's fearful and everyone's selling off, that's when you prepare to buy. What else? Real estate. Let's talk about real estate for a minute. Robert Kiyosaki has been talking about, he mentioned that there's supposed to be a stock market crash. So if that happens, that may trigger the real estate market. We'll see. But where we're sitting right now, depending on your market, things are still fairly strong. I've seen inventory rise ever so slightly, but that's what happens in the cycle of each year, right? So when spring comes, you start seeing inventory increase, but you just have to compare it year over year. I will say, I think it's increased a little bit more year over year than the year before and the year before that. So that's something to watch for. As far as if you're thinking about selling or buying right now, we're just kind of in this limbo stage, right? Where interest rates are high, but they've come down a little. That's the other thing. Let's talk about interest rates. Let's see where that's at right now. Okay, so right now the 30-year fixed mortgage rate in the United States is sitting at 6.76%. It's coming down a little. Let's see it drop more, you know? Historically speaking, we're still at very low prices. But keep in mind, the housing prices are high. So we're kind of in this stage where it could be a very, very smart, advantageous time to sell. As far as buying right now, I've said this in other videos, it's really hard to say. Like, you gotta pick your market. So for instance, Fort Lauderdale, I just noticed a few days ago that it's year over year, it's increased 27%. That's incredible. But that's because Florida has so many great advantages happening for it. You know, the tax advantages, the possibility that was just announced recently a couple days ago that Ron DeSantis wants to eliminate property taxes. That would be incredible. Florida might be the first state to do that. So that's going to be an incentive for even more people to move there, on top of the fact that there's no state income tax. So yeah, so right now interest rates are sitting at 6.76%. They've come down a little bit, you know, since the last year or so. I'm looking at November 2023, December 2023, they're sitting at about 7.9 looks like is about the peak. So it's definitely come down, but I'd like to see it come down even more. I think if we're coming into a recession, which it sounds like we are, you know, we need to bring those interest rates down. Historically speaking, we need that for the economy to thrive. But there's a lot of great things that Doge is doing right now, and with the new administration that's happening, that yes, the job reports look poor because there's a lot of firings in the government right now, but rightfully so, right? A lot of inefficiency, a lot of ineffectiveness, a lot of people not even showing up to work, a lot of people not even working there, collecting paychecks, people that are dead or made up names, all the kind of fictitious fraud, criminal activity you can imagine that would go on in the government. It's so crazy this is happening in our lifetime, right? We all knew all these years that, you know, the government, you know, was wasteful and that they were inefficient and all the things. But man, to see all this criminal activity coming out and all this kind of stuff, it's just, it's a sight to see. And we are really cleaning things up for the better, because now we're going to be running efficiently. We won't be in this insane debt anymore. That will be being paid off. And there's a lot of really good things happening in the United States of America right now. So there's a lot of good things to look forward to. So if you want to bet on the next 4 years, you know, I think we may be in the green. But if we are sliding into this recession, it's just something to be aware of. You know, if you absolutely are looking to buy right now, you know, just expect to hold your property. You got to hold it for at least maybe 5 to 10 years. Just make sure you're always going to be in the green, you know, because if there is a downturn coming up, just ride it through, enjoy your property, buy in a good location. Always buy in the best locations you can afford, because you get the most appreciation that way too. So I just threw a lot of information at you guys. I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this. If you do, please like, please subscribe. Leave a comment below if you have any questions in real estate investing or any investing in general, crypto, stock market, any of that stuff, or where to put your money temporarily, like a money market account. Try to get a yield of 4%, anything like that. I'm here to help and give you guys any financial help. This is not financial advice, but I'm here to help you guys, and I hope you got some value out of this. May the good Lord bless you. Eric Norris. Peace out.